It's funny because this is one of those things that went a little bit under the radar in terms of one of Phil Spencer's interviews recently, and he was actually talking about the PlayStation 4, and, you know, it's not unlike him to kind of praise the competition and things like that. It's kind of what he's built his kind of career off as being head of Xbox by doing this. It's just kind of the way that he does it, and I think that it's actually quite pertinent to actually helping the Xbox brand become better, using the PlayStation comparison to actually forge the Xbox brands to be better, and I think that that's something that's pretty cool. And anyway, let's jump into this. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here, Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. I would also appreciate if you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe button, because it helps out the channel tremendously, and it would mean a lot to me personally. It really, really would. I really do appreciate you guys continuing to rock out with me. So, Phil Spencer was doing an interview when he was talking about commitment to like indie games and just gaming in general. You know, Microsoft had a very impressive E3, as everybody knows, pretty much universal that they quote-unquote won or had the best E3. And then they had a panel during the E3 Coliseum. Xbox head Phil Spencer shared some of his thoughts regarding his interest in indie games and what it means for Xbox consoles going forward. Now, during the interview, which I will link this article so you guys can check it out, Phil Spencer said that he sees the creative capabilities of that large community, and then he admits that the Xbox team wasn't doing a good job at it at launch when it came to indie titles. And he also said Sony gave them praise in saying that he thought that they were doing a much better job with indies back then. See the back then part? He also then praised the efforts of Chris Charla, director of ID at Xbox, with the help of which the company's been able to release some of the most excellent indie games this generation on the Xbox One to date. He says, at launch, I think we weren't doing enough work there. I thought Sony did a much better job supporting indies early on, and Microsoft changed the way that they had to do their approach, and he points to the skateboarding game Session that was showcased on the main E3 stage along with some much bigger titles as an example of how they're kind of evolving with what they're doing, which, by the way, that skating game Sessions was made by one of the people from the Skate franchise, so it looks like that's going to be something that we might actually see kind of pick up and do some pretty good things for in the future. But at the same time, man, I think this is some interesting stuff, and I would love to see you know, Phil continue to do that. You know, it's like competition's a great thing. So even though he's saying that, hey, PlayStation did a better job than us then, it doesn't mean that they're still doing a better job now. And it just goes to show you that Microsoft has really gone a long way in kind of doing their own thing and kind of outshining Sony at their own game. To be honest with you, Sony doesn't even bother with these indies anymore at E3. So the fact that Microsoft does, and some of them are really good, they continue to get better. I'm not a huge indie guy. I like them here and there, but it is nice to see that Phil, you know, he's like, hey, they kicked our butt, we came back, and now we're kicking their butt. In my opinion, I kind of paraphrase that, but still, I will link this. Let me know what you think. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.